When I look up at this time of night, wherever I am is always only almost where it is. Another, better, more expansive canopy lies just beyond what I can make out. Darker sky and whiter stars, and altogether more depth, clarity, purity. A more stylish, ancient, sparse, deep night, of which the limited dome I can see is just one pale and diffident part. To venture towards the inaccessible, I had a baby and bought a car. I didn't know how to turn off the headlights, nor be persuaded a baby cannot turn off. An intense, perverse, horizontal light struck across the remote island, which weighed a dark vertical stack of space onto the car. My daughter was exhausted, finally asleep, and misshapen by attempts to get her to sleep. Electric light crawled the car's interior edge, fading towards the middle, where the baby's routine cry was all she took with her. She is not even present for her own accusation. I drove along the lane to a farm, and there performed a 3-point turn and remembered my driving instructor. I would have liked to hear him whistle with joy at the unbelievable incompetence one last time. It was always so romantic when the streetlights came on, and he pretended not to notice. I wonder how he would brush off the advance of 2:30 in the morning, the route from home back to home, the experience which is already the commentary on the experience. He said, "Thinking is the enemy of driving. In the same way, look how this night has been transformed by the hardship in the back seat, into a more authentic, more deep and necessary experience for you than all your other attempts to take in the night, which have been ruined by too much thought," which was the revelation I had been looking for. The car and its headlights, however, have rolled forward in advance of your advance to have met the hedge, where headlights and moonlight crash. Late, cold pedals on bare feet. The second thing you think is how busy it is in the hedge. No engine. There was the sound of rain, but it was moths on the bonnet. I beat my heart and watched my daughter's eyelids. The night's broken, so inside and outside passed freely. The hour, 3:11 in the morning, had finally made its way down to the car, and a pair of cow's eyes appeared through the hedge, and I was devastated. The baby was sleeping through the profound experience of the island night, and impatient and alone, so leant into the back, and the regret developing, rancid in the mouth, with the unbelievable incompetence, as her eyes opened black, wild and frightened, but there was no sound. She was awake, but for the first time in her life, no sound. From my mouth, as if it was an awkward situation, came a commentary explaining to her about this time of night, how when I look up at this time of night, wherever I am is always only almost where it is, how another, better, more expansive canopy lies just beyond what I can make out, and how on this island with you, as my driving instructor noted, that seemed not true anymore until I woke you up.